Hello and welcome to today's yoga class. To start with, come into your child's pose, big toes together, knees wide, arms above the head, reaching the head and the chest down towards the ground, taking some slow inhales and exhales. Slowly come on up to your downward facing dog, and let's start by bending into one knee and then the other. And just keep switching between knees for a moment, taking it nice and slow. And then finding some stillness in your downward facing dog. Let's inhale the right leg up high, step it to the outside of the right hand for your lizard lunge. Keep those hips nice and low. Turn towards the left, low side lunge. Left hand reaches up, left leg straight. Hands back down, walk to the center of your mat, the long side of your mat. Come on up to standing. Bend the knees, wide squat. Inhale, hands above your head, straighten the arms. Exhale, down, cross the hands in front of you. Inhale up. Exhale, bend. Inhale up. Exhale, bend. This time stay low. Hands to the ground, low side lunge on the other leg, bending into the left knee. Right leg straight, right hand reaches up. Hands back down. Lizard lunge facing the back of your mat, bending into that left knee. Take the left leg back for plank pose. Open your knees nice and wide and bring your ankles in line with your knees. Keep your hips in line with your knees. Take your hands out long and then drop your chest down to the ground. Puppy pose variation with frog legs. Walk your hands back in, downward facing dog. Roll to plank, vinyasa, chaturanga, cobra or up dog, and we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up high, step it to the outside of the left hand, lizard lunge. Walk your hands to the middle, come into that low side lunge. Right hand up, right leg straight. Hands back down, come back up to standing in the middle of your mat, facing the long side. Bend the knees, goddess pose. Drop the hips low. Hands in front, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up, this time keep your knees bent. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Stay down this time, drop those hips low. Low side lunge on the right side, left leg straight, left hand reaches up. Bring your left hand down, lizard lunge facing the front of your mat. Take your right leg back to meet the left, plank pose. Drop the knees, take your knees wide, ankles in line with your knees. Puppy pose with the upper body. Walk your hands back up, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Roll to plank, vinyasa, take your own variation and we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up high, step it to the outside of the right hand, lizard lunge. Skandasana, straighten the left leg, left hand reaches up. Hand back down to the middle, come up to standing. Bend the knees, goddess pose. This time straighten your legs. So inhale, hands up, straighten the legs. Exhale down, cross the hands in front of you. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down, keep the knees bent, stay low. Hands to the ground, Skandasana on the other side. Straighten the right leg, right hand reaches up. Lizard lunge to the back of your mat, left leg's long behind you. Right leg steps back to meet the left. Plank pose. Drop your knees nice and wide. Bring your ankles in line with your knees. Puppy pose with the upper body. Drop it down low. Come on back up, bring those hands in, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Flow through your vinyasa. Inhale the left leg up high, step it to the outside of the left hand, lizard lunge. Skandasana, straighten the right leg, right hand reaches up. Come to the middle of your mat, come to standing. This time remember to leave your legs straight. We're going to bend the knees first off, keep your knees bent, that's what I meant. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, cross the hands in front of you. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale the hands up. Exhale down. Stay low for a moment. Skandasana to the front of the mat, straighten the left leg, lift the left hand up. Hands to the mat, lizard lunge to the front. Nice deep bend in the right knee. Take that right foot back to plank. Take your knees nice and wide, ankles in line with your knees. Puppy pose with the upper body. Reaching that chest as close to the ground as you can. Walk yourself back up, tuck the toes, downward facing dog and flow through your vinyasa. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. And then drop it down to your child's pose, big knees wide, toes together. And take some slow breaths here, relaxing everything down towards the ground. And as always, feel free to repeat this class if you'd like a longer one. But thank you so much for joining me today.